little attention was paid to the farming communities in Pamanda-Dakka by various governments before the Ishaku's administration came onto the scene. The communities which played host to the farms of the late MKO Abiola have been in dire need of good roads to transport their farm produce. MKO Abiola made frantic efforts to construct the road, but was denied support by the government at the time. Now, residents of peasant farming communities of Pamanda-Dakka and the adjoining communities in Bali local government area can finally heave a sigh of relief following the commencement of the 35-kilometer Pamanda-Dakka road after 80 years of neglect.
This great Dakka or Pamanga to Dakka road, I understand, was built in the 1920s and possibly renovated or attempted to be renovated in 1947. Since then, it has been promise. All the regimes from Northeast to Gongola and to Taraba, it was not redeemed until now.
Governor Darius Ishaku, who flagged off the road project, also took a swipe at the federal government over its inaction and failure to commence the Mambila Hydro Power Station project. He noted that the state took the bull by the horn by awarding contract for the construction of the federal road leading to the dam, despite neglect by the federal government.
Mararaba Baisa Abong Road, 82 kilometers, 27 November 2020. This is the road that will lead finally to the Mambila Hydro Power Station if ever it is being built. Mararaba Baisa Abong to Kan Iaka to Ngoroje to the Mambila Hydro Power Station. This is the only feasible road. This is a federal government road. This road is being done by Taraba State. And we understand that federal government has ceased funding the federal roads. I wonder how the Mambila Hydro Power Station will ever be built if we don't build this road. Incidentally, this Mararaba Baisa Abong Kan Iaka road is the road that brings out one of the largest food products into Taraba State and by extension Nigeria. This is an area, they call it Kurumi, and it's actually Kurumi indeed. Kurumi means bush, thick bush. Kurumi is actually Kurumi. The first shock I had here was trailers upon trailers load of fertilizer was sent to Kurumi, and it was returned back to me that they don't need any fertilizer in this land. I had to divert those fertilizers to Karem Lamido. This is an area you farm maize 4-5 times a year. This road is also under construction. It's awarded to 3 companies, Messrs. CGC Nigerian Limited, Messrs. CCECC Nigerian Limited, and Messrs. China Zinghao. All they are on this road. These roads are all ongoing, and even though communal crisis, kidnapping, and other violent crimes and the COVID-19 pandemic.
Governor Ishaku says the reconstruction of the Pamanda-Dakka road had tarried since 1942. He also noted that when completed, it will serve as the shortest route and save residents of Ganye LGA in Adamawa State 7 hours of transit time to Jalingo, Taraba State capital. He also assured residents of the state that all ongoing projects under his administration will be completed before the expiration of his tenure next year.
I want to also thank the contractor, Messrs. Guild. I want to thank you so much for wonderfully performing within such a few months. Out of 35 kilometers, you have done already 21. I'm sure some people will be wondering, why are we flagging off when you're already past 50%? I thought we should still flag off, because when you have something good, you want to keep having the good things. They have done well, and I'm quite impressed with their work so far. I want to appreciate our traditional rulers who are here in their numbers. I want to appreciate the Lamdog Bakundi, the T. Sunte, the Kurujibo, the Chief of Garbashedi, the Chief of the Gangwari, who is actually our own, he is hosting us, and in whose domain we are, and all his chiefs. I want to appreciate you, all of you, for coming to support us today for this wonderful project that we are flagging off. I'm so delighted and honored that history is making a landmark achievements today under our rescue agenda. I want to remind people that when I came on board, I don't know whether some commissioners, some who came with us, this was the first book I gave them 15 days after resuming. And I made sure everybody that was sworn in as commissioner had this rescue agenda, which we call the Green Book. And if you look at the rescue mission, blueprint agenda is an all-encompassing development plan to deliver the state from socio-economic backwardness. I repeat, to set the development plan to deliver the state from socio-economic backwardness. This was in my maiden speech of 1915, 29th May. In a bid to fulfill my campaign promises to the good people of Taraba State, my government decided to embark on massive road construction, among other infrastructure, as a solution for the development of the state and a measure to enhance the security surveillance. Being very conscious of the fact that a good road is a catalyst to other facets of development, this administration has continuously funded all our ongoing road projects and embarked on other new ones, among which Pamanda-Dakka, a road of 35 kilometers, is one of them. Despite the lean resources, we are still continuing, and by the grace of God, we will complete this job before December. This road is very, very dear to my heart. As a matter of fact, I promised the late Dakka chief that I will construct this road because of what his chiefdom has done for me. They massively voted me in 2015. And even though they didn't see the road, they only got my promise. They voted me massively in 2019. I therefore say to the whole of Dakka chiefdom, to the whole of Bali, and indeed to our chief, may his soul rest in peace, that this promise which was made to him and his people is in the process of being finally redeemed. Dakka-Bamanga, a 35-kilometer road, is awarded to Messrs. Guild Construction Company Limited at the total cost of 10.3 billion naira. This was done in July 2021. My dear people of Taraba State, ladies and gentlemen, and the following projects were also flagged off by this administration. The Mararaba Pantisawa Lecheki Pantisawa project, 25th of July 2017. Construction of Gari Sukundi Road, which was earlier mentioned, 3rd August 2017. Construction of Takum Chenchenji Road, 18 December 2017, impeded the speed of completion. Today, we are gathered here at Pamanda town to witness another milestone towards providing more dividends of democracy to our people. It's supposed to be a flag off, but I want to happily tell you that the job has gone over 50% of construction. But however, I insisted that we should commission it so it will be on record that this job was formally flagged off. And then we will hopefully come back for commissioning by the end of this year. For the information of the public, the road shall be constructed up to asphaltic concrete wearing surface with culvert drainages, as I earlier said, at a total cost of 10.3 billion. So far, the state government has been fulfilling her part of financial obligations to the contractors. Consequently, as I said earlier, I hope by December we should be able to commission this project. I'm happy with the contractors. They have a very good reputation. I know them in those days of Niger Delta because the terrain here is very similar to that of Niger Delta. You have to excavate 3 meters or more to throw away the waste bad material because of the fertility of the ground, and import another lateritic or sand or other rocky material to fill it up before you level it up. As you drive along this road, look carefully. You will see that you will get to an embankment. You are about 3 meters above the natural ground level. This is to show you the quantum of road and the details given to building this road. And I say congratulations to people in Pamanda-Dakka, because by the grace of God, you are going to get one of the best roads in the state. I must commend Gail once again for this achievement. I charge the contractor and the supervising team, Ministry of Works, and Mrs. Tower Engineering Limited, the consultants, to ensure strict compliance to standards and specifications as contained in the signed contract agreement, so that we will bequeath a lasting legacy to our good people of Bali local government area and Taraba State at large. I also understand that this road will be a shortcut for people from Ganye local government in Adamawa, that from there they can easily now go to Jalingo within an hour there in Jalingo, as against 6 or 7 hours that they normally do to go around. So I know that those people from Ganye axis will be happy with this shortcut to Jalingo that we are commissioning today.
Also speaking, the State Commissioner for Works, Irimaya Almajud, noted that the ongoing project has reached 21 kilometers and the state government has not failed to meet its obligation to contractors.
The Ministry of Works, having statutory function for road development, among others, is proud and grateful to the administration of His Excellency Architect Darius Ishaku, FNIA, FNITP, for using him to deliver the dividends of democracy to the people of Bali local government area, particularly Dakka Chiefdom. Pamanga to Dakka and environs have been neglected by previous administrations until the coming of His Excellency, the Executive Governor Architect Darius Ishaku, FNIA, FNITP. The flag off of this road we are witnessing today is going to reduce the arduous hours of traveling from Pamanga to Dakka. The road has difficult terrain and almost impassable to motorists in the wet season. The road traverses through several villages and towns from Pamanga to Tunga Dao, Gangbana, Gangobra, Gang Penton, Gang Wujida, Shilpo to Dakka, among other settlements. You may also wish to know that the administration of His Excellency, the Executive Governor, Architect Darius Ishaku, FNIA, FNITP, through the Ministry of Works, funded and completed the emergency rehabilitation of Palace/Reverend Jolie Yami Ways, Magami Road Networks in Jalingo, and many township roads rehabilitated by TACMA in Jalingo and Taku. It may also interest you to know that the present administration undertook and completed the following projects. 1. Construction of Takum Kasina Allah Federal Road Phase 1. The distance is 6.5 kilometers. Number 2, construction of Jalingo Kona Lao Federal Road Phase 1, 6.5 kilometers, which contract was awarded by the federal government to Mrs. Malt Nigeria Limited, but was not funded for nearly 1 year after the award. When His Excellency Architect Darius Ishaku, FNIA, FNITP, assumed office in 2015, he upgraded the contract into dual carriage and funded it adequately. The road was completed and commissioned by His Excellency, the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, son, on the 25th August 2017. Number 3, the construction of Magami Road Networks, 6.75 kilometers. This contract was awarded to Mrs. Wiss China Worldwide Engineering Limited in May 2017. The construction was completed and commissioned by General T.Y. Danjuma, retired GCON, on the 24th March 2018. Furthermore, the DDI administration awarded contracts for the construction of the following roads. 1. Takum Chenchanji Road. 2. Mararaba Pantisawa Lacheke Pantisawa Road. 3. Wukari Sukundi Road. 4. Mararaba Baisa Abong Road, 82 kilometers. A. Lot 1, MSCGC Nigeria Limited, from kilometer 0+00 to kilometer 28+00, from Mararaba to Sabongida to Kura. 2. Lot 2, MSCCECC Nigeria Limited, from kilometer 28 to 00 to kilometer 56+00, from Sabongida to Kura to Gunduma. Lot 3, that is C, China Zonghao Nigeria Limited, kilometer 56 to +00 to kilometer 82+00, that is from Gunduma to Abong. Construction of 18-kilometer dual carriageway from the NYSC Permanent Orientation Camp along Wukari Road to the city gate at Pantinapu along Yola Road, including pedestrian walkways, a bridge across Nokai River, a flyover, and 6 number pedestrian bridges in Jalingo. 6. Yerima Gaso Dominion Farm Road. 7. Pamanda-Dakka Road being flagged off today. The general public might also wish to note that the administration of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Taraba State, Architect Darius Ishaku, FNITP, continued the funding of the rehabilitation and reconstruction of Bali Sarti Gembu Road and bridges. The distance is 230 kilometers, awarded by previous administration up to 75% completion. The importance of the Pamanda-Dakka Road project cannot be overemphasized. Its construction has become imperative for faster socio-economic development, boosting of agricultural activities, and to enhance effective security surveillance of the area. The ministry is happy that we are the vehicle for the giant strides of His Excellency, the Executive Governor, Architect Darius Ishaku, FNITP, and also wish to inform you that due process was followed in the award of the contract.
Guild Construction Limited is honored to be part of history for this landmark development project for the construction of 35 kilometers that have been awarded to the company by Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Taraba State. The construction of Pamanda-Dakka Road on a total 35 kilometer project is highly important to this administration, and that is why since we started the construction we have given it the needed push and commitment, ensuring that the project deadline is met and on time. The construction of Pamanda-Dakka Road will reduce the time of traveling from 5 hours to 40 minutes. Since we arrived to this area, we have procured new equipment in order to meet out our deadline, and we are optimistic that this will be achievable. Your Excellency, we have achieved up till now 21 kilometers out of 35 kilometers, and we are spreading very fast and wide without compromising quality and durability. We have enjoyed up till now a cordial relationship with the host community. Part of our workforce is from the local communities, and we hope that with the correct training they are receiving right now, some of them will work with us beyond Taraba State. Our CSR project is taking shape. We will continue to provide support to our host communities and ensure that our contribution will be felt on ground. Your Excellency, we are committed to finish this project in record time, and we hope to keep getting the usual support from the government and our host community.
Deputy Speaker of the Taraba State House of Assembly, Pamanda-Dakka, and Chairman of Bali Local Government Area, Musa Mahmood, in their separate remarks, lauded the state government for liberating communities along Pamanda-Dakka with access roads.
We were in bondage. We were trained to life, because from here, Pamanda to Dakar, some 100 years ago, it's a trade to life before reaching Dakar. You take like 6-7 hours. But today, fortunate for us, this faithful and honorable gentleman, as a governor of Taraba State, beam a light on us by providing us with this road.
It is my conviction that today's event, which shows the zeal and attention given to the project, signifies that the construction will come to completion within scheduled timeline.
Governor Ishaku's desire is to ensure an infrastructural revolution especially in road infrastructure in urban and rural areas, to boost agricultural production and enhance revenue generation in the state.